Greetings, everyone. This is going to be a special live stream talking about the Shark Tank event that is going to be happening with the First Church vendors during the Youth Holy Convocation. So, if you're watching this now, you know that it is coming up very quickly. And so, this event on is going to be on Friday, March 29th between 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I hope that you will come. If Let me know below if you have seen the show called Shark Tank. That's basically what this seminar or event. It's really not a seminar. It's really more so an event. That's what this event is based off, the Shark Tank show. And so we actually have a few businesses within the church that are going to essentially pitch their business idea, and what they need from the sharks, what type of investment. So that's pretty much following what the regular TV show is. And we also have three experienced business owners, entrepreneurs, if you will, that are going to give them feedback based on their delivery, based on the information that they provide, based on, is this a viable business? So let me just quickly highlight the four businesses that will be participating in this. So the first one is Finish and Touches. The next one is Crunch Brittle. The next one is Ready Wraps. And then the last one is Rock Eternal Favor. So they will be talking about their businesses and basically articulating the value of their businesses. They are encouraged to wear clothing that matches like their logo or has their logo on it to represent their business, just like the Shark Tank show. And they'll just be able to talk about their businesses. They did apply for this as well and were selected based on the strength of their business ideas as well. So I'm excited to see that. And so they'll be able to present in exchange for getting mentorship and resources if they have the strongest viable business idea. So this is definitely a good event. Even if you don't have a business and you're watching this and you're going to the youth convention, I would definitely encourage you to show up and support our youth. I definitely have spoke about in the past about how you don't need support from other people, um, or you don't need support from everyone, like, to be able to make your business go. But I want to flip that on its head for this specific example, because our youth definitely do need our support. I definitely know that my growth is obviously because of God, but also because God blessed me to have people in my life that were in my corner when I was a kid, that encouraged me to stick with God, to give God the honor and the praise, to do those different things and to go after what I wanted. Like, we have a pastor that definitely encourages growth and self reflection in us, and be able to go after what we want. So we definitely want to show up for the youth. This is the convention that is for them. Of course, it's for everybody, but definitely for them. And just to commemorate, the way that God has blessed the youth. I grew up in the church, as you probably have heard from other interviews that I've done. But I don't take that lightly. I'm definitely so thankful just to be able to grow up in the truth of God and just to have that support. So I know I want to pay it forward, but I also would love to see, more saints come out and really encourage our youth, cheer them on, because it definitely takes a lot of courage to even stand in front of people who are accomplished. They could be a little intimidating. If you watch the Shark Tank show, you've definitely seen how, like, the sharks have like this very intimidating look, and it's like you're talking about, oh, I need money. Like, those of us that have grown into adulthood, it definitely is hard at times to ask for money. Even kids understand how hard it is to ask for money from their parents. Like, you have to come, talking about why you need the money, what you need it for. So all of that can definitely hinder you. So I definitely hope that a lot of saints come out and support our youth. I do want to talk a little bit more about the feedback and evaluation. So the Sharks are definitely three saints in the church that are successful entrepreneurs. They have growing businesses. Um, And so they will be giving constructive feedback and evaluation based on various criteria, including innovation, market potential, scalability, and presentation skills. And so they'll receive the people that are basically going to be talking and pitching their business ideas. They will be receiving constructive feedback from the sharks, so that they can reference that later. So that's definitely important. And so the final decision, what does it come down to? So it comes down, the sharks will select the person that they feel that has the strongest business idea based on the presentation, all those factors that I mentioned. They will receive basically a package of our resources from the First Church vendors. So that's something that I'm very excited to contribute to as well. And so they'll be announced and receive different things like mentorship, one on one coaching, books, e guides, just different things that will show the person, the recipient, how to progress after this event. So it's not just like, oh, like your business was the strongest or your business idea was the strongest, but here's how you can actually follow up and put it into action. So if you've been watching my channel, if you've been a loyal subscriber, you know that taking action is definitely integral to your success. It's not just about knowing the information or receiving good information, but it's taking action on that information as well. Okay. And they'll definitely be receiving valuable feedback. And so, I think this is good for everybody to come and see, because it shows you how to articulate your value. Even if you're not an entrepreneur, you don't care to start a business, any of that, it's definitely a good event to still go to, because you may have to articulate your value in a job interview. You may have to articulate your value to someone who disrespected you. You may have to articulate your value to someone who underestimated you, and it's literally hindering their growth or hindering the growth of others. I'm pretty sure we've all been in these like types of conversations, where we might be in an environment where someone has a very like powerful personality, and they're basically controlling the narrative, or they're controlling the story with their perspective. But what if you had the inspiration and the confidence to be like, okay, but this is what I think. So this is what you can learn by going to events like this, because it's not easy for entrepreneurs to put themselves out there. They're already going against businesses that have years, decades of experience and reviews and things like that, um, credibility, if you will. And so it definitely takes a lot of courage to even come out and talk about your business idea. And your business idea could be better than what's out there. It can actually fill in the gap of what's currently out there. But if you're too scared to show up, if you're too scared to talk about your business, how it can help other people, then you're not going to get the support. You're not going to get the people to buy from you, and you're definitely not going to get an investor. So I really believe that this event can really help people that are pitching their ideas to even go on the real Shark Tank and get even more experience. If they do well there, they could definitely get invested in. So I think that this is something that is really cool that the church is offering. I didn't have this. When I was growing up in the church. So just to see this like evolve, and even the other seminars that'll be going on during this youth convention, I think they're very powerful, and I think they're very innovative, and definitely things that I wanted to see. So I definitely thank God for the youth committee, like definitely putting these events on, allowing these events to go on. It's just pretty amazing. And just in case you've been joining for the first time, these four businesses will be pitching their business ideas at the Shark Tank this Friday. Okay. So if you're here this Friday, it is March 29th between 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I keep saying between, but it really is from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. So I really hope you show up. It's in the gym at the headquarters temple, 5105 North 5th Street in Philadelphia, PA. And the four businesses are Finish and Touches, Crunch Brittle, Readi Wrapz, and then Rock Eternal Favor. So definitely excited to see what they will be discussing. The emphasis of their evaluations will be placed on feasibility, as well as originality and potential to growth. And so I also want to talk about what I will be providing for the person with the strongest business. I will be providing social media, of course. So I'm going to be coaching personally. I'm going to be coaching this person to create 12 posts on the social media platform of their choice. So it can be on Instagram, it can be on Pinterest, it could be on TikTok, it could be on LinkedIn. I definitely think this will help them be able to market themselves, because I talked to a couple of friends earlier, and I was saying how you can have the best product, you can have the best service, but if the people that really need to purchase from you, they don't see your content or they don't even know about you, they're not going to purchase from you, right? And so this is why we talk about the importance of niching down. Why, we I lost my train of thought, but basically why we don't just say, hey, everybody buy this, because you want your product or service to serve the person that really needs it, not someone that purchase a product and then puts it on the shelf never to be seen for 7 years. You want people to use your products, you want people to use your services. So this is definitely going to be a really good event. And within those posts, I'm going to teach them how to go live. I'm going to teach them how to create 3 photo posts slash graphic post like that you can take from Canva and make something beautiful, or using a template. And of course, how to create 3 videos as well. So that way they have like a mixture of good things to post. So that's what I will be contributing. I'll also won't be leaving them hanging. I'll be helping them to write their captions and use the hashtags based on their niche. So that's what I'll be contributing. Not sure what the other contributors will be contributing, but they will be contributing. I've said that a lot. Valuable resources. So I'm really excited for this event. I hope you come. Please share this video. If you're watching the replay, share this video with another sister or brother in First Church and encourage them to come. This is really a good event for, um, you know, youth that are being innovative and being creative and things of that nature. And it's not to say that, going after a career isn't creative. It is. But these are for people that want to create something with their hands, or want to just really make a huge impact in the world as well. So I hope you come out and support them. Again, this is the Shark Tank event during the Youth Convocation, and it's going to be this Friday, March 29th, between or from from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you have any questions, let me know below, and I can be sure to send that to the First Church Vendors leadership team. But thank you so much for joining. And I just want to address this comment here. I know this is going to be amazing. Yes, it definitely is. I'm so excited. So excited to see you as well. And yeah, stay tuned, because hopefully in a future live video, I'll be going into more detail about the First Church Vendors Expo event. Thanks for being here. Peace be.